Republic M enables pharmaceutical companies to engage with healthcare professionals and ultimately encourage behavioural change on their part to drive sales.
Where we're different in the market is we have a focus on behaviour change. So we are giving a definite outcome to our pharma clients.
Republic M achieves this through two primary service lines. The first being remote healthcare professional engagement, and the second being peer-to-peer advocacy.
Republic M is the 7th platform investment in QPE Fund 1. We've tracked the impressive growth of Republic M for a number of years, and our investment exemplifies the QPE sector-based and partnership-based approach to investing behind first-class management teams.
You can't really capture it in a decision-making grid. It's more gut feel, it's more intuition, which is, can we work with them? And we really like them. We really like the whole team, and the people we met since that initial meeting, we've liked all of those.
Perception of QPE is very similar to when we pitched, so we already felt that this was a group of people that we could work with. Scaling for us was really about two things initially. One was about growing in the markets where we already existed, and the other one was to enter new markets, with the primary focus being the big 5 European markets.
QPE partnered with Republic M as it saw the opportunity to align with a management team with great enthusiasm and energy who were looking to pursue an accelerated growth strategy. Upon review of customer referencing output and also a pause and reflection as to the route we wanted to take with Republic M, we have reassessed their go-to-market message to actually promote a more holistic offering for our customers.
Part of the due diligence highlighted the opportunity for cross-selling, and we're now very coordinated how we drive depth in clients.
The areas we particularly focused on was pricing and consistency of model across the different marketplaces that it was operating in. One of the key things for the business was allowing Nick, who's the CEO, to step out of his previous role, which was running the UK. So the first role that we hired was the UK GM, which was essential to allow Nick to operate at the right level. Since then, we've looked at the other marketplaces, particularly Germany, where it was important to have someone who was both deeply embedded in the pharma network, but also local.
We'll end this year with 13 BD heads, whereas we started 2023 with only 6.
We have primarily focused on building essential infrastructure for Republic M, and this is well evidenced through the investments in the finance team, both in terms of key personnel, such as an experienced PE CFO, but also investment in systems and infrastructure.
Prior to QPE, we didn't work with the CFO. We were very lean in finance. Now we see huge opportunity and real value that's being created by the CFO. We have both an inorganic and organic strategy, so we are trying to grow our existing markets. The regional approach will also lead us to open in the big 5 European markets.
To date, we have organically been able to open up Republic M in Italy and Spain, through the appointment of 2 new general managers in each market.
Part of that investment assumption and strategy was that our first business would come within 6 months. We actually won the first business within 6 weeks, so it's very exciting times.
Shortly post-partnership, we were able to secure a supportive banking partner who provided capital on day one, but also is going to provide further capacity for other investment initiatives. We have looked to enhance the governance and professionalisation of the business. This has primarily been achieved through the appointment of a PE experienced chair in Stuart Lazelle, but also we're really lucky to secure the ongoing involvement of Rob Wood as non-exec director. Rob brings with him a wealth of experience in pharma services and has also led the scaling of a pharma services business throughout Europe.
For Nick and the company, hopefully they get the benefit of 2 different perspectives that are very supportive, but come from a different experience set.
Just the right balance, I think, between support and challenge. And I can see now for the next few years we're going to be a lot more professional than we have been.
We've brought in a proven business development person in above country, and the primary focus of that role is cross-selling. So we want to fill in all the gaps of brands and services with our existing clients across Europe. We now have a senior leadership team that sits below the board, which has 8 members. the leads of each of those business units being the general managers. So I'm very confident going forward that you will see one Republic M, and that will really accelerate our growth in those new markets, as well as the existing markets where we already play.
We have recently invested in significant business development capability, and we'll be looking to capitalise on that at both a regional and local level. At the same time, we continue to pursue add-on acquisitions with a particular focus on European markets.
And then in 18 months to 2 years, we'll look to open in the US as well. One area that we've really looked at is KPIs and reporting. That will continue over the next 18 months to 2 years, including some of the ESG measures as well, where we focus on client satisfaction and internal employee satisfaction to drive the employee engagement across Republic M.
The outlook remains positive. We've got some large markets that we can address, and we've got a distinct value proposition for our clients.
But it was really COVID that accelerated the journey, and that momentum is going to continue for the next few years.
We're really well placed to capitalise on that, especially when we have that presence in the big 5 markets within Europe.